Welcome to the Startup Grind.
All the the different things surrounding that. So tell us, how does Votizen come to be, and how did that idea evolve for you after you left Mint?
Yeah, so while I was at Mint, actually, I just got really into the election, starting from the Iowa caucuses. I started paying attention way earlier than I normally did in years past, and of course now, like even more earlier, I started paying attention. But
You're like always paying attention now, right? It's like
now it's life. Now it's nonstop. But basically, when I saw a tweet hit the newscast from like Newt Gingrich, I realized, whoa, Twitter is actually a tweet is being delivered from from the mainstream media, which was weird. So you had a candidate going around the mainstream media to talk directly at people, and the media was sort of like reporting it way later. Mm-hmm. So I sort of realized that, hey, there's something happening here in terms of how news is changing, how relationships are changing with politicians and voters. And the first project I started hacking on was this thing called Capital Circle, which was just a way to take narratives and put them on the left and the right, because I got very fascinated by that. And there was no business there. There wasn't much of anything there other than an art project, which is why Bessemer was a great fit, because I could go there and sort of think about it some more. I could learn about a whole other part of this valley that I'd never been exposed to before, the dark side. I got to sit in on pitch meetings and see how all the VCs evaluated companies and how they looked at things from a business perspective. So it was super valuable. Plus, being at a single company, your brain sort of gets into a single set of problems in a single space. But when you go consult, when you go over to a VC and you're dealing with dozens of portfolio companies, all with different types of problems, different customers, and you have to really just you just have to think about different things. So it was a valuable learning experience from that way. And David and James Cham, they knew that I was working on this politics thing. They knew I had passion there, and David Cowan actually put the first money into Votizen. At the time, it was just my co-founder David Benetti, and they put us together. We started talking. We agreed just to advise each other on our products at that time. But then I ran to David again at a lean startup event, and we just started talking more and trying to figure out how to bring our products together. And we decided at that point to go for it and build Votizen.
And this is in summer 2010,
This is about April of 2010.
Okay.
And we decided that we would go. And the other thing that helped was, at the time I was talking to Peter Thiel and realized that Peter really was into politics,
yeah.
as a lot of us now know. And we talked about that for quite a long time. So it was a confluence of me and David and Peter, and that got us going. And Peter led our seed round.